Alexei Kolosov, last night against the Islanders. I like that you put it in your article, Charlie, your wrap-up, how we kind of talked yesterday. Like, oh, so you think you're ready for the NHL, huh? Well, here's the NHL's Islanders. And
then
he looked kind of ready for the NHL.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a half of one preseason game. I'm not saying, oh, well, he should be the starter. But he looked pretty good, right?
He did look pretty good.
He looked
better than
he looked fast.
Flippity Fedorov.
Flippity flop.
Yeah.
Love that alliteration.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Truly love it. I think what this game, and it was nice, honestly, because all I've been wanting is to just talk about the hockey. It's all I've been asking for. Let's just talk about the hockey. Not all the other stuff, just the hockey. And it was nice to get a reminder that there actually is a reason why we've been talking about this dude, that he's actually a legitimately good goalie prospect. It just was a nice reminder that, there is a reason why we are paying attention to this saga. He played quite well, and as Kelly put it, he very noticeably outplayed Ivan Fedotov. Yeah. It was one game. It's a small sample. I'm not making any sweeping generalizations based on the quality of both off of one game. But in this one game, they went head-to-head, and Alexei Kolosov was the more impressive goalie.
So, is there a world in which the goalie we're paying nearly $4 million becomes the third goalie on the depth chart?
I don't think it would happen right away.
Not right away, but can we imagine a world for a second where the Flyers have almost $9 million in AHL goaltenders?
Oh, man.
Between Cal Peterson and Ivan
That's
Fedotov.
real funny.
In the first week of 2025, do you think it's at least a possibility?
I find it hard to imagine a world where they would send Ivan Fedotov to the minors. Now, they certainly could. There's nothing in the contract that prevents it. And if he's bad enough to justify a demotion, no one's going to claim him at that cap hit.
Exactly.
But I have to believe that if it ever got to that point, that they would have a conversation with Fedotov about, do you want to stay here? My guess, and this is just a guess, this isn't based off of any conversations I've had, if it got to the point where Fedotov was struggling significantly and Kolosov is down in the minors and killing it, and they want to make a change, I don't think they would send Fedotov down. I think they would just bring Kolosov up and stop dressing Fedotov. He would stay with the team, and they would just have three goalies. That's my suspicion, just because this is a guy who came over here. Yeah. Also, he's part of the Mishkov crew. He's part of the Russian-speaking Mishkov crew.
Kolosov's got to speak Russian, right? Close enough.
True, but based on what I heard about him in Allentown, he's a little on the sullen side.
Yeah, he seems like
he might not be the most social.
Just saying. So I would have to think that before they ever had a conversation about sending him down, first they would go three goalies. And then before they even considered going the waivers route, they would have a conversation with him and his agent and be like, look, it's January. You've got an .860 save percentage. This doesn't seem to be working out. Are you open to the idea of working out some sort of termination when you can just go back to the KHL? That, to me, would probably be the nuclear option. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they would send him down in the minors. But based on his age and the fact that he was a high-end KHL goalie, I just can't see a world where they park him in the minors.
And alternatively, Fedotov is good, and then we have quite a nice, shiny little trade piece.
That's fair.
That's hanging out down there in the minors.
If there's a situation where Fedotov is, 903 save percentage, looks like a perfectly average NHL backup, or maybe more than that, maybe they could say, look, we don't have room for you anymore. But
I'm saying Kolosov.
There are two teams that I'm saying Fedotov too.
Oh yeah, could do.
Kolosov, maybe.
No. I'm thinking of a trade, maybe an intercontinental trade, so we can bring Zavragin over.
Yeah. Just
Now, I'm not getting us derailed. I said
the master of the shiny new tool discourse.
I'm not doing it.
He's the guy now that we have to obsess about getting over as soon as humanly possible.
Everyone has these illegal streams that they've been watching Mishkov on for the last couple of years, and now suddenly, just renew. We gotta watch Zavragin, but we'll talk about that tomorrow or something. This was me. I was the one who did it. All right.
We all silly like the mayor.